Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Cop Abroad. This is the match preview of the FA Cup quarterfinal, Manchester City versus Liverpool. I don't know what it is, but it always seems like Liverpool gets Premier League teams in these cup competitions. So to say the least, I was pretty disappointed when we got Man City, and even more disappointed knowing that we have to go to the Etihad. This Saturday, 12:45 kickoff time UK time. Unfortunately for me, that is 5:45 a.m. So hopefully I'm not waking up to get my heart broken. But yeah, big game. For Liverpool, this is big game. This is 50% of the silverware left for us. Obviously, we're out of the title race, but still in this and the Champions League. But we know how big of an uphill battle the Champions League is going to be. For City, they're still in the title race. They just won the Carabao Cup. So I think, Pep's going to want to at least win the double. So I think he's going to take this game very seriously. And I think that he'll use it also. The Carabao Cup, I think he's going to use that to jumpstart into the rest of the season, the back end. So we just got back from international break. So before that, Liverpool's form was not great going into the international break. Obviously, drew with Tottenham 1-1. Did not play particularly well, especially with how bad Tottenham have been. Their coaching crisis, their form crisis, all of it. And all we could scrape was a 1-1. Not good enough. And then the next game, the 2-1 to Brighton. Again, just reminiscence of the entire season. Creating nothing, giving up stupid goals, and just overall bad performance. So hopefully the international break gave the players and everybody a little bit of time away, and hopefully they came back and they're ready to kick on, because we've not only got this, but we got Champions League midweek and then battle for Champions League spot, whether that's top 4 or top 5. City, on the other hand, though, like I said, coming off that big win against Arsenal in the Carabao Cup, 2-0. And if you watch that game, the second half, they absolutely smothered Arsenal, and it was one-way traffic. Barring a few opportunities in the first half, it was all City, and they looked really, really good. So if that City side's the one that shows up on Saturday, it's going to be a tough ask. But let's get into our predicted 11s. I do believe City might go strong in this game. I know it's a quarterfinal in a cup, and normally City probably wouldn't, but because they don't have Champions League football midweek, I think they're going to go extremely strong because they don't play for another week. But that being said, I do think that they start Trafford in goal, not only because cup competition for the FA Cup, but also Gigi Donnarumma with the heartbreaking loss for Italy, not making the World Cup. You don't know where his head's at. That was in penalties. So probably just to give him a week off. Backline, I think they're going to go strong. I think they're going to go Nunez, Gehi, Kusanov, and Aitnuri, maybe Nico O'Reilly. But Diaz and Stones I still don't think are available. So I think that's going to be their back line. Midfield, probably going to go with Rodri, Silva, and Shirky. Maybe they go Nico Gonzalez and do 2-hold, let Silva kind of roam. But their attacking prowess and the amount of attackers they have now is ridiculous. So I think they're going to probably go Semenyo on the right, Holland through the middle, and Doku on the left. And I only say Doku because of our potential right back situation that we're going to get into. But yeah, he's a nightmare for most right backs, and considering our right back situation. I think he might go Doku. I could see him going Marmoush, getting a start, doing something where two up front, Marmoush and Holland, running Shirky or Semenyo in behind, doing something a little different like that. But I think regardless, they're going to go a strong 11. Now to Liverpool. We obviously have some injuries, got some injury boost news. Isak back in training. Let's go. I don't think he's going to start this game or play in this game at all. You can't even risk him coming on for 10 minutes in a close game, because if it goes to extra time, that's another 30 plus maybe penalties. You can't do that. So I don't see him playing in this game, and honestly probably not even the PSG, but it's just good to have him back in training. Hopefully he can help us with the Premier League push, and back for the Fulham game, getting some minutes there. Allison's still out injured, which means Marmadashvili's going to get the start in goal. He's been solid, a little bit tougher to play out on his feet, and it seems like the defenders always forget that he's left-footed, so they just need to be more aware of that. But he's going to be in goal. Left back, I think you could question that, but I think Kirkes has played so good second half of the season, and so I think you're going to want to start Kirkes in this game. And if I'm kind of being honest, I would do that also knowing I'm going to start Robbo in the Champions League. We'll get into that, but more so because I think the experience Robbo will have, you might need that just to, kind of tighten up shop in the back away at PSG. So I'm going to go Kirkes, Van Dijk, Konate, and then we get to the right back situation. Frimpong went off injured for the Netherlands, but I saw him back in training today, pictures of him. So I don't know how much of a knock, injury, what it is. So hopefully he could play there. If not, Gomez. Last thing I want to see is Szoboszlai in the right back position. Not saying he can't do it. I just think we need him in the engine room. We need him for his pressing. We need him to get forward. We need his shots. And we just need his energy. I think he is the key to our midfield. So that being said, I think in the midfield you go Gravenberch in front of the 4, and I think you're going to go Szoboszlai and Wirtz. I think give McAllister a break. Playing in South America on international break, the travel, give him a little bit of extra rest. You can maybe throw Jones in if you wanted to. Because again, we got PSG in midweek, so maybe you want to give some guys a rest. Wirtz played a lot internationally with Germany, so you could give Jones a run out. But if it was me, I would like to see Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, and Wirtz. On the right, Salah. Through the middle, Ekitike, and left, I want Rio, but we all know it's not going to be Rio. We all know it's going to be Gakpo. So Gakpo probably gets the start at left. And if it's not Gakpo, then we're going to probably go Wirtz on the left and run like McAllister, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai, or Jones, Gravenberch, Szoboszlai in the midfield, and Wirtz on the left. But you know how it is. We all know. More than likely it's going to be Gakpo, but I'm okay with that. Again, we got Champions League coming up too. So if we do throw a couple different things, rest some people, neither here nor there, but I do think this is something where you just kind of got to go, look, we're on the back end of the season. This is the home stretch. Cup comp, Premier League, Cup comp, and you just got to go, and you got to start putting these results together and putting out your strongest team that you can. So yeah, hopefully that's that. I'm interested to see if Pep does what he did in that Carabao Cup final and does like a mid-block, knowing that Marmadashvili's not so great with his feet, and kind of does that whole no press, let them have the ball when they have it type of a thing. I think that's going to be tactically interesting to see if he does that. But yeah, overall, all I want from this game is a good performance. I want us to be able to hang our hat and build for the PSG game and continue on. Now, do I think we're going to win? Well, I hope we win. Do I think? I don't know. City away is always tough. They've done the double on us this year, so we do need to get some revenge. So I'm hoping it's this game. But more so than anything, I just want to see a performance. It's been so long and so far and few between this season where we've had just a performance where you can say we had opportunities, we got unlucky, not they scored on a set piece, or we lapsed on defense, or just we didn't create anything and it was boring and dull and we just get caked. I don't want that. Put in a shift. That's all I ask. That's all we can ask of these players. But that's really going to set the tone for Arne Slot, his job, the players, the rest of the season, Champions League, and the Premier League top 5 finish. So prediction, man, I got to back my team, obviously. And it's the last thing we need. But Liverpool and City always play to a 1-1 draw more times than not. So I'm going to go 1-1 draw, but 2-1 Liverpool extra time. I don't want that. Hopefully I'm reverse jinxing it because we don't need any extra minutes. Hopefully we can get it done in regular time. But that's what I'm going to say. 2-1 in extra time. And yeah. Hopefully we can, again, just use this as a springboard for the rest of the season because we really got to, this is the crunch time, guys. We really got to put it together and we got to finish strong. If we get knocked out here, but we put in a good performance, I can live with that as long as we put in a good performance against PSG and we continue and we can make top 5, get Champions League, and then we regroup. I'm happy with that. I'm not happy with it, but at this point in the season, I would take it. So just give me a performance. That's what it's come to this season. Just give me a performance, please, guys. And especially because I got to wake up at 5:45 anytime it's that early and I start the day and I'm not happy. It's just all downhill from there. So anyways, guys, let me know your predictions down in the comments. Subscribe, give it a shout out, share. Also started X, so you can follow me on X. It's also at Cop Abroad. Instagram, the Cop Abroad. But yeah, get this out there. Subscribe, guys, and let me know your predictions in the comments down below. Let's get it, and I will see you after the match. Up the Reds.